After going more than 6 weeks without a loss, the Orlando Magic almost forgot what one of those felt like. That is until they ran into a resurgent Celtics team in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Tuesday night, they got a chance to respond to their first playoff setback as the C's took aim at a 2-0 advantage in the series. Early on, it was Paul Pierce, holla from distance. It's good. Scored Boston's first 9 points. Dwight Howard, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 9 turnovers. In Game 1, no such thing in this one. He had it going from the start. 17 points in the first half. He gets his bang on there. J.J. Redick, huge spark, off the bench, contributing. 11 points off the pine in the first half. Magic closed the first quarter on a 16-4 run after trailing big early on. Tempers would flare in this one. Dwight Howard hit with a flagrant after he hits Paul Pierce. Pretty hard. Sends him to the floor. He's been in the weight room. Pierce would be attended to, but he was all right. Tied at 46 all. Pierce, yes, sir. Give me all 3 of these. He had 22 in the first half. How big has Rajon Rondo been in this series, though? Hustling here, gets the save, knocks it off a Magic player, and changes shoes. Not sure why, but he can do that. He's Rajon Rondo. At half, check this out. Referee Joe DeRozan gets involved with a fan, tosses the fan the ball. The fan tosses it back, and the fan was ejected. Got a feeling that this isn't the last you'll hear of that story. Back on the floor, more Dwight. Ooping in the alley from Jameer Nelson. Ties it 55 apiece. Vince Carter slipping on the floor and injures his wrist. A lot of guys slipping on the floor on the night. Maybe the crew should get on that for next time. BC would return to the game and be just fine. 68-60 now. Kevin Garnett to the cup, throwing it down. A quiet night, 10 points and 9 rebounds on the evening. Fourth quarter, Rondo stripped Jason Williams. They're on the break. Ray Allen back to Rondo, and ooh, yeah. You gotta love that. That's tasty. Up and under. Looking like MJ, kind of. Put some spin on it. It goes 25 points, 8 assists on the night. Dwight Howard, not too shabby. 30 and 8 for him. This one tight down the stretch. These two going bucket for bucket. Rondo slips. He's called for traveling. As I mentioned earlier, they had a slipping problem on this night. Meanwhile, it's Carter knocking down the big shot there. Orlando with a 1-point edge. Garnett answering back with the moves on Dwight. You'll take it and you like it. Fade away. Boston back out front. Pierce shooting and he's fouled. Jameer Nelson with the contact. Pierce would go to the line and knock them both down. So the C's out by 3. Magic trying to respond, and Vince Carter's fouled. He'd go to the stripe and no, there's no way he does this. Misses them both. VC goes to the sidelines with his head down. The C's get possession, and they do nothing with it. Kevin Garnett misses. J.J. Redick, instead of calling a timeout as soon as he gets the rebound, advances the ball. Not a great decision because they don't get it in the front court. On the inbound, still down by 3. Nelson off the mark. And that's all she wrote. The C's get a big win. They're up 2-0 in the series, headed to Boston for Game 3 on Saturday.